Hey,
I'm
how are
gonna put
you?
my camera on. I'm finding yourself.
Good, good, good.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold the hell. First of all, fire. I'm loving the
Thank
hair.
you. I was
You know,
getting ready. I'm so sorry I'm late. I saved it for 7 Central from our messages, so I'm late today.
that's okay. You're fine. We're fine. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
thank you.
First of all, this is how you do. First, okay, I gotta step my shit up.
No.
I gotta step my shit up. Come on,
Thank
face.
you. Thank you. I ain't had my wig on or nothing. I just threw it on.
First of all, if y'all don't know who this lady is, this is. I'm gonna call you because listen, it fits.
Thank
Finding
you.
motherfucking Blanco.
Thank
Yo, this
you.
beautiful lady here had me in a whole tizzy.
What?
You had me in a whole tizzy. Now I
Thank
don't be
you.
jumping in y'all inboxes like some people do. I don't. I just take it and slide down the walls by myself and hope that my hip don't give out.
No, please message me. I love to talk about it. I love to talk about it. So please message me.
So listen, can I tell you, if you don't come get your clothes out my house, let's
Yes.
just jump in. Let's
Okay.
just
Okay.
Bonnie, 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 Bonnie.
Did it stress you out?
Where's part two?
Part two, I just finished part two. So the whole since January up until now, I've been dealing with mold poisoning. So some days I can't even get out the bed. But I pushed through and I finished it, and I feel like it's even better than part one. So yeah.
So okay, so why y'all trying to give us heart conditions and high blood pressure and things with these books? Because baby, you stress me all the way out.
Yes, I don't think I ever had a real messy book, but I be listening to what the readers are into at the moment and just looking at the charts. And people like messy, unhinged characters. So I just wanted to do that and see if it worked for me.
Do you think it worked for you?
Yes, yes. That's my most talked about series. I've never gotten that much feedback off a book. So, yeah.
So I was introduced to you by Taken by Dallas King.
Okay.
Child, I don't have no words for you because it wasn't messy. He just unhinged.
Yes,
So
yes.
is that your comfort? Writing unhinged, crazy people.
Yes, I love it. I love drama.
So with the book, come get your clothes out of my house.
Mhm.
The women is unhinged.
Yes, yes.
So have you ever written unhinged to the magnitude that you have? Because I'm still new to your catalog. I'm about to listen when I tell you I'm going to get going deep.
Yes. So my first book was called Gone Off a Boss, but a Minute's Got My Heart. I feel like that was probably one of my most messiest books. It was so much going on in there. And I also have a book called Soul Ties with a BBW from the Trenches. Like that's my favorite book. All my books are like really they like that. They all messy.
Hold on, because I'll be happy. I have my notepad ready. First of all, okay, so that's I'm reading right now. Just don't embarrass me,
Mhm.
and I just started, and so Drew is now getting ready to hook up with Honey.
Yes.
So I'm nervous about going into this.
Yes. I love that book. I loved writing that book. It was different. Cause like my book start off with drama, but in Just Don't Embarrass Me, it was more of a love story, and then the drama came. And I don't think that really worked for me. That book, it didn't do what I expected it to do. So I finished it in 2 parts and went to the drawing board. To me, the book was great. I went back to the drawing board and came up with something messy. Cause I feel like my readers want to read what they're used to reading from me.
Okay, so let me ask y'all in the comments.
Thank you.
Does it matter? Because to me, it's what you give us.
Mhm.
Whatever's on your heart to write is what I'm gonna read, and I'm probably gonna eat it all the way up anyway. does it matter or I'm going to ask you, does it really matter what your readers want or what you feel you need to put on the page? Because sometimes I hear characters have their own story, they don't give a damn what we think.
Hmm. So for me, I listen to the readers. Like I go to my reviews and I see what they're saying, and I listen to the readers because at the end of the day, that's who I'm trying to sell to. So what they tell me they're looking for is what I write. But it
Right.
still has to also be something that I'm feeling too. Because if I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna write it.
Okay, okay. Now, okay, Dream
Hmm.
and this little YN.
Yes. Menace was cutting up. Menace was cutting up.
And then what was the music producer? What was
Logic,
it? Huh?
logic.
Logic.
Yes, he was trifling.
So all the shit was hitting the fan at the end of the book. Why do you guys do that to us? Like, first of all, what I tell you, I threw my Kindle. Now, I throw my Kindle. I
Hmm.
don't throw my iPad, but I threw that damn Kindle.
Okay. So I feel like I don't know. I just like suspense. I want to always end the book with if it's a series. Well, I write a series, but I like to end it with a bang because I want you wanting to know what's gonna happen next. I need your jaw on the floor. Like she didn't end that book like this for real.
You're
So
right.
that's my goal with each book that I write. Like if it's a series, I want you to be waiting on that next part.
You be stressing me out.
I know. I be stressing me out.
You be stressing me out because it's good. I enjoy it. If what genre that you haven't written that you want to write outside of, would you consider this just street lit or would you consider
I
this?
like street lit, but I want to get into urban paranormal. I would love to write a vampire book. So that's like one of the things that's been heavy on my heart. I think I'll probably get to that soon.
I want you to.
And I
I
want
want you to
to.
consider. I want you to consider some dark romance too.
Oh, you think I can do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. I
Yes,
might.
ma'am.
I might.
I think you can. I think because to me, you just have to go. You just have to test the boundaries. Thank you.
Okay.
You have to test the boundaries. I think you can do dark.
Well, I
I
definitely
think
want
you
to push
could do.
myself.
I'm just saying because first of all, they is bad shit ass crazy. Anyway, just take it times 1,000.
Okay.
I think you do it.
Well,
I'm waiting on it.
I'm open to it.
Have you ever wanted to? Because I know you're from the South. You're from Dallas, Texas, right?
I live in Dallas. I'm from Louisiana, but I've been in Dallas for 10 years. So
What part of Louisiana?
from Monroe, it's a small town. It's in the country.
Hold on. My folks is from Monroe, Bastrop,
What?
Bonita.
Okay. Bonita.
Yeah. If you go, it's like about 30 minutes past Bastrop.
Okay. I know exactly what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I didn't know many people knew what Monroe was. I always just say Louisiana.
I went to Grambling, honey.
Okay. Oh, you did. You right there. Right
Mm-hmm.
there by Ruston. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I lived in Reston for
Oh.
6 years.
Did you like it?
The first 2 years, no.
Yeah. Louisiana is somewhere I just do not even go back to visit.
First 2 years, no. By my third year, um, I was in that thing.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
in that
Is
thing,
this
and then
a-
my family is from Monroe, Bastrop, and Bonita,
okay.
and then my dad's side is from Arkansas, so they are right there by Haynesville.
Okay. So you just from the Arklamis for real.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. So yes, I know about all them parts. I lived there for a long time. You know, we did a lot of summers there. We was on the farm. We was in that thing.
It's y'all country, and when I normally say Monroe, people be like, I don't know what that is. Because you know, when people say Louisiana, they automatically think of New Orleans, but Monroe's nowhere near New Orleans.
Nowhere near it.
That's crazy.
So I know exactly where you're from. Um, let's see. Let's ask you a few questions. Who is the most challenging character that you've ever written and name the book.
Oh my goodness. The book was called Dreams of Loving a Millionaire Menace from Dallas. His name was Dre. He was so trifling. Like that's the only real trifling man I ever wrote about. Cause most of my characters be like good dudes, but they be in bad situations trying to get out of them. But he just was,
Wait a minute, logic is trifling. Logic is trifling to me.
yeah, logic trifling, but he ain't nothing like Dre. That book stressed me out so bad. I said I can't write another man like this.
Child.
Somebody
Okay. Who was the most? What was the easiest character you ever written, and what book?
the easiest. I don't know. Probably London. I have a book called My Love Wasn't Meant for a Thug. So I think it was probably London.
Okay. Out of your catalog,
Mhm.
who is your book husband, your book boyfriend, and who you sliding with? So you have to tell the character's name and the book title.
So Menace would have to be my book husband.
He
And that
mine too.
yes, that's come get your clothes out my house. My book boyfriend, I would say it was K Murder, and that's Soul Ties with a BBW from the trenches. And who I'm sliding with, it'll have to be Black from Gone Off a Boss, but a Minute's Got My Heart, my first series.
Now, why you sliding with him?
Because Black, he just was, you have to read the book to know. Like the situation was so crazy. He was like a oh, he came in and met this girl and swept her off her feet, my main character, Harmony. And like he really fell for her. She had got out of a bad situation and he just came and like made her life better. But at the same time, the guy that had took her through hell, they were beefing and didn't even know that they were beefing and in love with the same woman at the same time. So I just really liked his character. Yeah, I would have to slide with him. He stood on business about what he wanted.
Okay, so which character is most like you?
Mm. I would have to say, Honey. Honey is most like me.
Really?
Yes,
No nonsense.
no nonsense. Like when you done, you done. She said, just don't embarrass me. When she finish that book, you gonna see why. Like I don't play. When it's over for real.
All right. Let's talk about collaborations.
Okay.
Would you ever collaborate with any author, and who would it be?
Mm, that is so hard. Um, that's hard. I don't know. I never thought about it for real.
Because baby, your writing is off the chain. Your
Thank
pen is wicked.
Thank you. If I ever went into dark romance, I would definitely want to collab with Jatoria. But like for what I'm writing now, I never really thought about collabing with anybody.
So, and the reason why I ask is because Misha Mish lives in Dallas, and y'all write similar.
Really? I didn't even know she was here.
Mm-hmm.
But
She in
yes, I
that
read
area,
some of her
yeah.
earlier work and I really loved it. So I wouldn't be against that. She writes very well.
Y'all. To me, your writing styles are similar, not the same, but they're very similar. Y'all be always be stressing everybody the hell out.
No, and I do not be trying to, but I be stressed myself.
Do you read as you while you're writing, or or can you?
I can't read while I'm writing, but when I take breaks, I do read. I just don't read while I'm writing because I don't be wanting my characters to get confused with what I done just read. So
Mhm.
I take a break from it. I don't even watch TV. If I'm working on a book, I'm locked in on that book until I finish.
What are three things that you must have in order to create a great writing session?
Mm. I need my coffee for sure. I need peace and quiet, and I'm always in a dimly lit room. Like I'll go in my office and just cut the lights out and just
And get
write.
to writing.
Yes, because I need to hear myself thinking.
So, are your characters bugging you at nighttime?
Yes, they do. And whenever I think of something at night while I'm in the bed, I'll just write it down in my notes. That way, when I get back to writing the next day, I'll remember what they were saying.
Woo! Child, you listen. I don't know what y'all be doing. What kind of edibles and things y'all be putting in there, but it work. Do you have to have visuals and a working title before working?
No, I don't. I could just start typing. I never know what my books are gonna be about. Sometimes I don't even have a title first. But once I start typing, the words just flow. I never know what's gonna go on before I'm writing unless, they talk to me. But yeah, I just get the typing and it just flows.
Are character names hard for you to come by?
Yes, because I try not to use a lot of what I've already seen or what's going on right now, so it do be hard. Cause like when you're writing urban books, a lot of the names are recycled. So yes, that's a
Okay.
choice.
Um, Covers.
Hmm.
Is that easy for you?
Well, I'm signed to to Cold Heart right now, so it's not hard. He goes off the title and just gives the cover maker the vision, and then we'll agree on the cover together. But it's not hard at all.
Do when you're writing, do you ever be like, "Oh, this gonna get them. This gonna
Yes,
get them. This
all
one's
the
gonna have
time.
them throwing candles and slide
All
down
the
walls."
time, cause I be throwing my phone while I'm writing, screaming. Yes,
When you're writing something, are you an author that be feeling what's going on? Like, if it's something emotional, are you crying? Are you happy? Are you laughing?
yes, I feel all the emotions of my characters. So
Is
that's
but is it hard to humanize your characters?
no, not for me. It's not.
Okay, okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. What are the ingredients to a good hood nigga?
Mm. Well, for me, he gotta be chocolate. if he don't have, if he don't have like perfect white teeth, he gotta have a mouthful of goals. So mine is hood in the streets, but they're charming. Like to the women that they love, they're charming, and they just about their business. I don't think I ever wrote about a bum.
Do you think that would sell?
Wait,
Writing about a guy who just don't have it. He might be, you know, just regular. Could
it
you
might
could you
sell,
say
but
could you create a character who's
mhm.
just regular?
It might sell, but I don't think I write it because I can't even picture a man like that. I can't even picture it.
That is funny. Okay. What is one thing that you will always include in your books?
Mm, drama for sure. Like my books have to be messy. It has to be like just a lot of mess. It got to be messy.
Okay, okay. Uh, what would your readers be shocked to know about you?
Mm. So before I started writing books, I was a rapper. Yes,
Oh, you got bars.
yes, I was a rapper before I was a writer.
Did you were you signed into or
No,
you just
I was independent and doing local shows, but before it's a big artist here. He passed away. His name is Mo3. We did a song together before he passed, and like my music was, doing a little something out here.
so what made you get into writing books?
I was getting close to 30, and I always said if nothing shakes for me, like I don't get a record deal before I'm at least 29, I'm gonna find a real career. Because when you're into music, you're putting a lot of money in, but not getting a lot of money out of it. So I just wanted to find something that I could do and make a career out of, like have a legacy behind, not just something that I'm having to pour into and not receiving nothing out of.
Do you find you being an author fulfilling? Because some authors be like, "Oh, it's another book," but do you find it a fulfilling thing?
Yes, writing is my escape. Like you can have an awful day, but then once I get to myself, sit down and start typing, that all just goes away. So it's my release.
I love that. I love that. I do. I love when an author can just escape in their own work. Are you ever shocked by what you write?
All the time. Yes, I go back and read it and can't believe I wrote it.
You be like, "Girl, what shit was you on that day?"
Yes, for real.
um, Are you an outliner or do you just free write?
I free write. I've never outlined.
What? So you're assigned to Cold Heart.
Hmm.
For other authors, what did you look for when signing to a publisher?
I just looked for like I look at the charts. So at the time when I was looking for a publisher, um, it seemed like he was very active and like hands on with his authors. Whenever I looked up, he's promoting his team. He's very motivating, like even just on social media. He's motivated to his people. And that's what I was looking for, just somebody that I knew would have my back. Because when you're starting, it's hard to do it by yourself. I wouldn't have wanted to just jump in independent and thinking that, I'm gonna take off. I didn't want to just have to do everything by myself. So he had all the qualities that I was looking for in a publisher.
Someone asked in the chat, what was your rap name?
I don't want to say. No,
Okay,
it was foreign.
okay.
Yeah.
But y'all listen. She said she don't want to say, so that part of her life
Oh
is
no, it was foreign.
it
My
was
rap name
foreign.
was foreign. Yes.
Okay, so there you go.
Mm.
Um, what else? What else? What else? Do you read and watch the reviews?
I watched the reviews, and I need to get out of doing that. But yeah, I do because I'm always looking for feedback and looking for what the readers are looking for in the next installment. But some reviews just be horrible, so I want to get out of always going to check and looking for them.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, how do you balance your life, your personal life, with your writing career?
So with my personal life, I treat writing like a job now. I try to at least sit at my desk and write 4 hours out of the day. Once I'm done with that 4 hours, and I do not write on Saturdays and Sundays, I just, do everything else I need to do. I'm a full time mom. I get dinner done. I work in the daytime, rest at nighttime. So I have a good balance with that.
Good, good, good. Um, do you need a working title to write?
I don't need one, but I prefer to have one. That way I can know what direction the book is going in. Like, with Come Get Your Clothes Out My House, I made sure in the first chapter she told him to come get your clothes out my house. So I need to know what direction the book is going in.
Was that title hard to come? Because that is an unusual title.
No, actually, my publisher gave it to me because I like hood titles. All my titles are normally hood, like Soul Ties with a BBW from the trenches, Gone Off a Boss, but a minute's got my heart. Like all my titles be hood, and with Just Don't Embarrass Me, it was something simple. That wasn't hood, so I wanted to go back to what I knew, and it wasn't hard at all. When he told me that title, I said, "Yes, that's it. That's me."
I love that. I love that. Um, what's too far in a book? What would you never write about?
I don't know.
Is everything fair game?
Just about. Like inappropriate stuff with kids. I would never write that. But other than that, nothing really.
Do you feel like authors have a due diligence to write about, like when you're writing about, I'm trying to see how to phrase this question because this just came off the top of my head. When you write something that's a little taboo,
Hmm.
like a essay or anything like that, do you feel like the authors have the do they should need to just like write in the beginning trigger warnings?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. For stuff like that, I feel like it is necessary to put the trigger warning in the book.
Because I think some authors just don't. I know back in the day they did. Now that we do you feel like it's expected that you do it?
I feel like it is expected. And with so much trauma going on in the world, I feel like And I see a lot of people upset when they don't get a trigger warning and something in the book is triggering. So just to keep down the confusion, I would say if it's something like really messed up, to put it in there.
Would you ever consider writing an erotica?
I don't know. Let me tell you this though. Writing sex scenes is my least favorite thing to do. I be cringing every time I have to write one. I do not like
Why?
writing sex scenes. I don't like it. I don't like writing sex scenes. It be so hard for me to get through them.
Why is it because you got to come up with creative ways to do the same thing over again?
Yes, and that's it. And then just, I hate writing sex scenes. They say they be good, but I don't like writing them. I be cringing.
I've heard that. I don't understand it, but I've heard that, and
Yes.
I'm
Now
not
I
an
can
author.
read it. I can read it, but me writing it, I just cannot.
Is it that you feel like you're being too personal with yourself because you know sometimes drawn from uh your own personal relationships?
And that could be it. That could be.
Hmm, that's interesting. I've never thought about it like that. Hmm, that might be it.
That be my favorite part. Sometimes I skip it and just note where it need to be at. Then I go back at the end and just add the sex scene.
Okay, so what's easiest for you to write?
Mm. What's easiest? Everything except for the sex scenes. When I start typing, everything just flows.
Okay, okay. What's your idea of the great American novel?
Mm. My idea. So I started out reading like the coldest winter ever, Nisa Santiago books, um, just anything like that. Like I don't know, the old school feel of when I started out reading urban fiction.
To me, those are great American novels for at least for Black folk.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um, describe yourself in one word.
Um, one word. I would say driven.
I was gonna say evolving.
Thank you.
I love that. I do. I see because you're always creative. I see from the Street King to come get your clothes out of my house. That shit is crazy to me. But you can see growth. So I'm gonna
Oh,
say
thank
evolving.
you. Thank you.
Um, name something that everybody loves but you hate, and it could be anything at all.
Mm, anything. So I've already said I don't like the sex scenes. Um, what does everybody love?
I don't know. What do you think everybody loves that you hate?
I don't know. I'm out of touch with what's going
I mean, it
on.
don't have to be within the book. It could be anything. Like it might be tomatoes.
I don't
It could
like
be pizza. I don't know.
what is it? I don't like sweet potato pie. I do not like sweet potato pie.
Do you like yams?
No.
You don't like yams at all.
No, ma'am.
So that's different.
Yes.
But I will say this. I grew I didn't like it growing up. I
Mhm.
acquired the taste for it as an adult.
Okay. See,
That's
I'm
it.
gonna have to.
But still, most people like sweet potato pie.
Yes, I don't like sweet potato pie.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Point to me.
Um, fill in the blank. Blank is life.
Mm. I would say writing.
Okay. My pen is
Fire.
if you could not do be an author, what would you be? Your dream besides being a rapper, what would you want to be?
A real estate agent.
I heard the hell out of that. Get the money, honey. Get the shmoney. What hates to see you coming?
Ooh, what hates to see me coming? Ginger ale. Ginger ale.
Okay, okay, okay. My favorite question of all time. If you can invite five authors, dead or alive, to dinner, and
Hmm.
I can bartend, who would it be?
Oh my goodness. Five authors. So this a tough one. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Anybody at all. It's up to you.
Okay, let's see. Hmm. Let me do some old and new.
Okay.
So Vicky Stinger,
Okay.
Nisa Santiago, Masterpiece. I love Masterpiece. Where am I? Jatoria C.
That's four.
I need one more. And Arthur Cartier.
First of all, I can see that as a collab.
Yes.
Because he got the nasty and you
And
got
let
the
me
boom
write the
bang
rest.
bam.
Let me write the rest. Yes.
You don't see that collab?
I
Listen, I'm gonna
can.
need y'all to hook
Let
up.
me handle that and I write the drama. So yeah.
Listen, I think that would be a fabulous collab. Y'all tell me in the comments if y'all agree. Please tell me in the comments if y'all agree, because I think that would be fire. That
Yes.
would be fire. Um, you ready to pop your shit?
Ooh. What does this consist of?
So this consists of where you gonna be in 2025. Are you coming outside to any book events?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. So, like I said, I've been dealing with mold poisoning. I'm still trying to get over that. Some days I'm up, some days I'm down. So, I can't commit to anything right now other than still healing and just trying to get my health back to where it was. So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But if it's something else close to Dallas, I'm going to be there.
Because when I tell you, you should have been at the Four Bs, baby.
I
I
know.
would probably brought. Listen, I done already blacked out at the Four Bs. We were there. Was it last weekend, y'all?
Yes.
And I blacked all the way
And it
out.
looked like it was a good time.
It was. It was. So I'm trying to convince Monica to do it again.
Okay.
I'm on the
Yes.
campaign trail. If y'all agree with me, y'all make sure y'all inbox that lady. Tell her to do it again.
Okay,
Uh,
yes, it looked like a good time.
it was definitely a good time. Um, what projects do you have coming out for 2025 that you could tell us about?
Mm.
Or how
Okay.
many?
I don't know. I really want to, fingers crossed, make this a four-part series. I know people don't like long series. I don't know why, but I want to make this a four-part series because I'm just so deep into the story. And even with me working on part three right now, I don't see an end to it. So I do want to challenge myself and write longer books. So I want to do four parts with this. And then with my next series, I feel like I want to stay on the YN thing right now because I just enjoy writing about the YNs.
Okay. 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 So we can expect four parts to come get your clothes out my house.
Yes.
All right. And then possibly another series.
Yes.
All right. All right. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Where can the people find you? What social sites are you on? Do you have a website so
Hmm.
that they can follow you?
Yes, I have a website and it's linked in my bio, but I'm Bunny Blanco on TikTok. I'm underscore Bunny Blanco underscore on IG. And I'm Bunny Blanco on Facebook.
Do you sell your books?
Yes, I have paperbacks on my site.
Okay. So y'all heard that. Go to her. Is it a link tree?
Yes.
Okay. So go to her link tree to her website and purchase her books because I'm about to do it too. Don't
Thank
tell nobody.
you.
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
Thank you.
Because when I tell you, I'm supposed to be on a book buying ban and I cannot stop.
Oh
So
no, you're gonna
don't
have to
say
hide your
nothing,
card.
y'all.
You're gonna have to hide your card from yourself.
Listen, I'm gonna have to just listen, go on vacation and leave the cards at home so I don't have nothing to
Yes.
buy with. Um, what was my other question? Oh, so website. Do you have any advice for authors, new or old?
I feel like just write whatever your heart leads you to writing. Be consistent. That's really it. And just go for it. If it's something you want to do, then do it.
Okay, okay. Thank you for coming on. So I'm gonna pop my shit real quick. All right. All right, y'all. So, uh, coming up on Pop Your Shit, on your shh, I have Monica Walters on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have T Lynn on Wednesday, the 26th. Thursday, the 27th, I have L. Kaysen. And on the 28th, I have R.L. Raintree. Um, on the 30th, I have India T. Norfleet. And on Monday, I have Esteban. That's going to wrap up March. For authors, if you're in here, I will be opening up my calendar. I will be booking until June. I'm trying to stick to the schedule of um, Fridays and Sundays only because I have a business and I have clients that I have to adhere to now. So I would be staying to Fridays and Sundays, and maybe some Thursdays if that's all I got. Um, what else is going on? Make sure that you are liking and subscribing, going to my YouTube channel because once I'm able to monetize, I could be able to do more in this bookish space. My website is on my link tree. I think it is Shannon, and I don't remember. I think it's booked underscore no books. Is it underscore or is it hyphen and hyphen busy bizzie at square site website dot square. I think I don't know. It's in my bio. I'm sorry. I don't know the website. It's gonna change shortly to just bookedandbusy.com. Um, but I do have merch on there. I have hoodies for I think it's $25. I mean not hoodies, t-shirts for 25 and hoodies for 45, 40, 40. I'm sorry. And then I have coffee cups for $15 that Shannon she just signed up to do. Um I will be events. I will be at the Boozy Book Tour Chicago for sure. I am trying to make my way to Raleigh, but I have to see. Um, and I will be at the Boozy Book Tour in um, in Vegas in February. So those are the only things I have confirmed right now. Um, Brett, you funny. Uh,
Hey.
uh, I think that's it for now. Make sure that you're following Storm because she is another author. If you want to book with Storm, please go to her website and fill out the contact me form. And there's a form to fill out to get onto her podcast. If you're looking to get your books in an online bookstore, contact Shannon from the Literary DFW. If you're looking for teas, again, go to Natalie of the Urban Tea Room. And if you're looking for editors, y'all better go look at Tylee, marked by Tylee, MARKD by Tylee. She is doing her thing with y'all authors. Make sure y'all follow her. And if you're interested, make sure that you book with her. I think that's it for me. Thank you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you for having me, and thank
I
you all so
appreciate
much for tuning in.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. I
Keep
appreciate you
writing.
for having me. I
Keep
am.
writing. Keep
I
writing because you got something.
thank you. Thank you so much.
And all right, hometown girl, because we from the same.
We sure is. Yes,
You see, you
ma'am.
never know when you find something out.
Right, it's
Um,
a small world. I never would have thought.
yes, yes. I might talk a little proper, so they
Mm-hmm.
say. Now, a little California ish, but
Okay.
when I'm around my people, I get talking like y'all.
Okay, that's me.
So y'all make sure y'all follow Miss Body Blanco on all her social sites. Make sure y'all going to support her and getting her books. When I tell y'all, just she messy, messy. Come
Yes.
get your clothes out my house because it had me throwing my Kindle.
Yes, I be
Okay,
on my phone writing it. So
y'all get that. I'm trying to tell you, y'all will enjoy that. Make sure y'all go to her website and purchase books from her directly because it benefits her better than going to Design.
yes, yes. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night and happy reading. Bye, y'all.